looting targeting foreign-owned businesses spread across several communities. Police and soldiers fired rubber bullets, detained dozens of suspects, and recovered stolen goods as they moved to restore order in hotspots including Hillbrow, Jeppe, and Alexandra. Authorities say the anti-migrant marches have officially ended, but warn that criminals are now exploiting the unrest to carry out widespread looting. The violence follows nationwide anti-migrant protests, while the President and United Nations have condemned the attacks on foreign nationals.
We received reports of looting in the Jeppe area. Members responded and managed to disperse the crowds that were gathering around businesses that had closed. We know that officially marches had long ended, and it's just a question now of clearing the criminal element that's looting around in these areas. We are now proceeding to Alex, where we are also seeing some looting starting, and we hope to disperse the crowds there and get everything back to normal as quick as possible.
The government of Nigeria is going to sue our government here in South Africa on behalf of their citizens who lost their belongings, their businesses. They lost their things during the protest. There were some people, the hijackers of a march, the infiltrators, these people who damaged, who threatened these citizens of Nigeria. So now, on behalf of their citizens, Nigerians, guys, they are going to sue our government for compensation. They demand compensation for this vandalism, for the loss they suffered. They want to be compensated, guys, because they claim that some of them, they left this country fearing for their lives, and they lost a lot of things, during the protest. You see the damage that is happening now. Our government is facing, a litigation against Nigerians. These people, they want to claim for damages, guys.
All right, let's stay with this theme and speak on the issue of Nigeria's indication that it may pursue compensation from South Africa on behalf of its affected citizens, and get more details on the story and understand exactly what's going on here. We're joined by the spokesperson for Nigeria's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kimiyebi Ebienfa. Good evening to you, sir, and thank you so much for your time. So this particular compensation, on what grounds?
Thank you very much for having me. Nigerian nationals have experienced losses as a result of the ongoing protest. The Nigerian missions in South Africa, our High Commission in Pretoria, and the Consulate General in Johannesburg has been meticulous enough to constantly giving out timely information to make sure Nigerian nationals don't come into direct confrontation with the protesters, as the case may be. So far, we have Nigerian businessmen that have reported to the missions that they have locked up their shops to avoid confrontation with the protesters. Some have abandoned their sources of livelihoods, as the case may be. To the Nigerian mission, especially for those that are leaving South Africa, have started the process of documenting the businesses that they've been operating and the business they've been operating, to get necessary details of what they are leaving behind. So we have decided that we have the concrete data, verifiable evidence of what they have been doing to sustain themselves in South Africa, paying taxes to the government, as the case may be. The Nigerian government will decide to engage the South African authorities to press for compensation.
Okay, several questions arise. The first one is, you say that they have been documenting what they are leaving behind, and it is verifiable. Who verified? What kind of verification process went into this?
No, I said they have started documenting what they are leaving behind. So the Nigerian mission will take it up, liaise with the South African authorities to verify their claims.
So how,
if what they have been doing is verified, if what they are registering or depositing with the mission is verified, then would go the next step by pressing for compensation. So it's not a unilateral decision whereby the embassy will come up with data and approach the South African authorities. No. But to collect the data from our nationals and also work with relevant South African authorities to verify their claims, then we go about how best to compensate them.
Right. So,
and this is for those that are leaving South Africa.
Yes.
Not those that are that will continue to live in the country.
Right. So you are saying you want South Africa, right, to then verify this. So too, when it comes then to, you mentioned something about taxes. Are these people, as far as you are aware as government, who are here in the country legally and paying taxes? Do they have that proof?
Definitely they will supply those proofs. Someone that has been living illegally cannot press for compensation. It's only those that have been living legally in the country, but they are concerned about their safety because of the ongoing protests. So they've decided they've made up their mind to return to the country. Is that category of national that will press for compensation.
Okay.
If there is any Nigerian that is living in South Africa illegally, if citizens in foreign nationals in Nigeria are living illegally, the Nigerian government will not accept that. So it's the same in every country. But our concern is those that have the right legal standing to be in the country, to be involved in profitable business ventures. If that category is living, then we will engage the South African authorities for compensation.
All right. So it is quite important what you're saying because, you know, some of the people would be saying, so is this compensation for people who are illegal? And you've just clarified that to say that people who are in the country legally.
The comment section. I was reading the comments, guys, on comment sections here. On comment section. Some of you guys, man, the things you people are typing, you know, it seems like you guys, you are mixing the issues, man. That's not how the law works. You know, some people are saying, no, how come these people are now claiming compensation from our government? They've been selling powder for years. They've been turning our children to nyaupes in this country. They've been committing crimes. You know, so it means our government must also claim compensation from their government. That's not how the law works, man. These people are claiming for the loss that they suffered, you know, during that protest. Because some people, you know, guys, some looters, some infiltrators of a good cause, as we correctly said, that some people have wrong intentions. So as a result of that march, these infiltrators, you know, the bad potatoes, they went all out to loot, you know. So as a result, these Nigerians, they claim that they left the country fearing for their lives, you know, and in leaving the country, they lost their businesses, you know. They suffered a loss, a huge loss financially. Hence, they want to claim from our government, you know. So this guy, who is a spokesperson, you know, on behalf of Minister of Foreign Affairs in Nigeria, says they are going to file a compensation claim on behalf of those who are legal, on behalf of those who are paying tax, not those who are doing, you know, nasty things, those who are criminals, those who came here illegal. No. The claim is in respect of those who are legal, who are running proper businesses here. Those who are documented, guys, you know, not in respect of illegal immigrants, you know. So this thing is not in respect of those who are criminals, who are selling powder. No, no, no. They are referring to people who are legal, who are paying tax. Meaning what? They will have to document, you know, to submit the requirements. So part of requirements is to make sure that they prove that those people were here legally. Number two is to prove that these people were running proper businesses here and they were compliant with tax. You know, so they will submit all these required documents to prove that indeed these were people who were legal immigrants who came from Nigeria, who lost, who lost a lot during the protest. So this is how it works, guys. So this thing of mixing issues to say, no, what about them? They've been coming here selling powder. They will have to prove that in court, that these people were running proper businesses here. This is how it works, man.